So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So things are underway. He's chosen to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, great leap! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Played out to the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nagatomo getting forward. Güler. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Kubo making good progress on the right-hand side. Kubo is in a really good position out wide. Turkey have it back and can go again. And it's Kamada. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Japan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
Kamada! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Yildiz can get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Tomiyasu, and here's Kubo. That is good strength. And here's Kubo, and he's managed to get free. Yuksek did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take. Demiral. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Al-Mali. And here's Yildiz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most accurate pass. Kamada driving on and making good progress. Can he get onto this? Now who's going to be first to this? And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Turkey have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Çalhanoğlu. Yildiz. Played into space. Nagatomo. Spread out to the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a good run down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Swung over. Badaksi. Demiral. And Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Demiral looking for options for movement. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Deniz Gül clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Japan are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. Badaksi. Keeper's got good distance on that.
The attendance for this
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
60,179.
He's got away. Cross goes in. Oh, good play. Oh, good finish. They've done it. Finally, they've broken through. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide what... Kubo!
It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Turkey, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 26, coming on the field, number 24, number 19. Substitution in progress.
It's a Kura. Nice looking ball. Thinks about the shot.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest...
Shot a goal! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Turkey perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bardakci, Demiral, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think chance!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Turkey have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not where it came from. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it into space. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, super ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Turkey clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Brilliant from Maida! is a finish of the highest order. With so little time left, grandstand finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Turkey, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 16.
Japan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Passing nice and neat. Goulet tries a shot! Superb from Arne Goulet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Has been indicated.
Turkey have surely won it. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Aydin. Gul. Now Akgul. Now it's Goulet.
That's good play from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please be made aware
Gul,
that
voted
is
man of the
only permitted
match,
in
and
designated
deservedly
areas
so.
within these grounds.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Turkey definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. France have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Del Piero. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Hazard surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale running with the ball. That's a cute ball. Bale providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Best, he's found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Oh, what can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France with the corner, they're first. Best! Good stop. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira has it in a wide position. France have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Shot could be on, and this is Bale. Oh, shooting chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Maldini. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He leaps for it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
France definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's Relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Koeman. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space. Good ball over the top. And here's Del Piero. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Stam demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yaya Toure could move up a gear here. Now that looks a decent... Great chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. South Africa presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, it's come off the upright. And here's Del Piero. Shoots! Off the post. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cannavaro.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Pinches it off him. Tries to pass it through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Real chance here. Chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yaya Toure. And here's Del Piero. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, super ball! He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for the run. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Eto'o, played back. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. And France can counter now. That has been cut short. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. And this is Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's well spotted. Just about up to the hour now. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that has left him in a heap. And this is Bale. Lovely bit of skill. Toure does really well to win the ball there. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's a super give and go. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. Here's Vieira. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro
The most accurate pass.
Hazard.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated. Mbappe! And that's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.